What's up? Got this, what is it? Ketuo? Ketuo, I think. I don't know. Bought this on their website, I believe. It's been here a while. Really big, nice cleaning cloth. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's get this thing out of here. Okay. Yeah, so it's a button lock with no pocket clip. And I think it's the BSD or Ventr. Shoot, man, I don't know. The video will know. Ketuo 14C28N steel button lock. Let's try the button first. Oh man, is that nice. Wow. Man, let's get rid of all this. So, no pocket clip, but something tells me that the design of this will lend itself to being clipped on with a carabiner or something. You know, to maybe to some web gear clipped on, can unclip it. Oh, golly, man, is this nice. So sans pocket clip, my pinky has found that hole, and it's given my grip some leverage that I would probably normally get off of the pocket clip. Oh man. Golly, that's good. Hey, let's get in it real quick. Yeah, I gotta see what's going on here. We're definitely gonna come in from this backside. Looks like T6s all the way. Won't be needing that. Yep. Doesn't feel captured. It's not. I'm gonna need another T6 on the other side here. I think I have one right here. Let's see if I do. T6, come on. That's a T7. And then it looks like we jumped to a T5. Yep. No T6 there. Well, we'll keep looking, man. We're going to find one. Wow, there's a lot of bits laying around here, but none of those are T6s. All right, well, what's this one? Oh, that's T8. All right. Well, let me find one. Okay. Took me a second, but I got it. Put that one away. I mean, what a solid piece so far. I have no idea who this company is, or I'm trying to think of how I even came across this knife. Somebody recommended it to me, I believe. Yeah, I mean, there's enough dirty oil in here that doesn't hurt my feelings that I got up in here. Wow, look at this. Okay. So it's a liner lock with a button on that side. the button is screwed into the liner and is actuating the liner. Wow. Now I'm even more impressed. I mean, the action, the ergonomics, the fit and finish. I mean, I'm going to guess it's a budget piece. I hope it is. I hope that, it didn't go crazy and they charged me $80 or whatever for this. I don't think I'd have bought it if it was, by the way. Yeah. If it was coming like that, I think I'd have stayed clear. So I think it's a budget piece. But man, is this cool. I mean, whoever sent me towards this, thank you. I can tell you right now, thanks. And man, I get that a lot. It's like, hey, you should check this out, or hey, you should check that out. I get emails, and I get hit up on the Facebook channel, Discerning Man Facebook channel. I get hit up on the Instagram channel. I get hit up in email. And speaking of those other two channels, I mean, all the videos, this video dropped on Instagram and the Facebook channel before it dropped here. Now, the full-length video only drops here. It only comes here, and so when you're looking at it here, that's when it premiered to the public. It didn't go to Facebook or to Instagram. What does go to Facebook and Instagram is an image, the main image of the piece, or the image that represents the video, because not every video is about a knife or a piece. And then the short video, the short 60-second with tunes that kind of highlights, hey, this knife is coming to the channel, so check out the full-length video. Well, that and the image premieres on Facebook and Instagram. So I didn't have an Instagram account until I started doing the channel. So if you're not down on going to Instagram and dealing with all that, I get it. Because, prior to doing this, I didn't do that either. It's like I got enough stuff going without adding more. I wasn't a social media mogul, you know what I mean? I'm not living in those spaces. I do have a Facebook page. I have a private Facebook page. And now the channel has a Facebook page. But my Facebook page is almost solely relegated now to sharing information about my daughter wrestling or whatever. It's a hub where family can go and, catch up on, how she's doing in wrestling or where she's at or what's going on. That kind of stuff. My company that I own with my son-in-law, we have a company Facebook page as well. And I mean, at one time, almost 90% of our business came through that Facebook page. We also own a couple of groups that are geared towards our business as well. And it gives us a platform to advertise, to say, hey, here's what we got going on. So we have that going as well, which, to be honest, doesn't get paid very much attention to at this point. Most of our work is word of mouth, and, people find us because other people found us, and, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, not a huge social media deal. But somebody recommended this to me, and man, am I glad that they did. Because this thing, I mean, I already know, just right out of the gate, I already know this thing is, the action on it was stunning, the feel of it. I'm missing the pocket clip. I can say that. They probably get that criticism or that feedback a lot, be my guess. But I'm pretty sure that they're purposeful with this piece. Like they have, their mind this is gear. This is a gear piece that goes with your gear, whether you're mountain climbing or backpacking or, you know what I mean? One of those, or maybe all of those. You know, it's that kind of hard use wilderness type deal. You know, you don't put it in your pocket, you put it on your gear type deal. Make sense? I don't know. I don't make sense, man. Looks like I could go either way with this. I'm pretty sure I can. I don't know which way makes more sense, but let's go with that right there. I hope it's right, so I don't have to redo it. There we go. Oh, backwards. There it is. Yeah. Well, let's get these others in. Hold it down. I'm going to have to get that other screwdriver and have it help me. It's not captured. You know, little refinements like that would take a knife like this over the top. And boy, I tell you, if it had a pocket clip, I already think this thing would be way mainstream. They'd be selling more of these than they had planned in manufacturing, would be my guess. We'll see. There's a little bit of checkout left to go. But, I mean, preliminarily, first impressions, I'm not quite sure what I got my hands on here. It's legit. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let's get rid of that and that. And this. Alright. Even this blade shape. It's impressive, man. Look, it's got a tip here that definitely is a cutting edge, and then it's got this very aggressive needle tip there, and then a long flat for slicing. The action on this thing is just, I mean, the way that they did this liner lock with this button actuator, wow. I mean, before this video's over, I'm going to go to the website where I found this knife, and I am going to be looking to see what else do they have available. Because now that my hands have been on this knife, I want to try other stuff that they have. Yeah, no doubt. I do think I want to flip block this so that it's the other way. I mean, I know I do. I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, that went quick. I was able to capture that pivot by holding the blade down a little bit, so it went really quick. And now that's a little lower in that grip, and I feel like it's gonna, yeah, see, I can use it with my pinky now. Yeah, and that's the way it was too. This lettering here, this BSD, was on the bottom, and I had it the other way on the top. So this is correct. Oh my goodness, this action. So let's talk about it. So yeah, man, this doesn't happen often, but take note with this little Ketuo knife. This is A+ action. Yep, A+. I mean, now it's such a short eval, you know what I'm saying? But in the short time that I've had this, it's perfection. Yeah, it's perfect. Wonderful. Just the tension on the button, the smoothness of pushing it, the smoothness of the blade. I mean, look, I'm horizontal, and just the slightest little, and just push the button, and the weight of that blade will come around and lock out. Almost does it without any help. But if I give it just the tiniest little bit of help, I mean, yeah, it's A plus. You know what knife's up on par with this is the Kizer Escort clutch lock. I mean, yeah, that one too, man. If you hold that horizontal and pull that lock back, that blade will swing out and engage like that. Yeah, this is A plus action, man. Wow, is it good? I mean, whew, I am so impressed. Um, Ergonomics. So there's another thing right there. There's no flipper tab. The jimping's kind of smoothed over. It's not combat at all. I can definitely put pressure and push through it. But just the shape of everything, this milling in the G10 along the edges, and then this lip. I'm gonna go there with this one and go, yeah, this is a confident grip. I am so locked into this knife. It's wow. I mean, wow. That's my response. And then of course this reverse grip right here, super strong. Yeah, not so much the Pakal grip, but this reverse grip. I mean, man, am I locked in there? And then capping it with the thumb here on this rounded over deal. Very nice. But this here, this is a confident grip. I'm confident that I could come forward with this knife and not run up and over that blade. There's enough of a stand down from here to the back of the blade. Not much of a sharpening choil there. I don't really ever kind of sweat that too much because, I mean, if I'm sharpening the knife like that, I'm using it, and so to get a little smile in it or whatever, it's a used knife at that point. So I don't sweat that. But listen, I'm not knocking dudes that do. I get it. It's like, well, it doesn't look right, and yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm just saying that by the time I start sharpening, if I'm sharpening like that, the knife's getting put to use, and I mean, it's got other dings and bangs, and it's a used knife, and so when you look at the knife, you're going to see that it's got use, and that smile's the least of it. You know what I mean? So no worries. Um, that's why you don't hear me bringing up sharpening choils much. I just don't even go there. Man, the ergonomics are so good. Well, right now I'd be doing a pocket clip, but there ain't one, so that's kind of a criticism. I mean, give me a pocket clip so I can clip it in my pocket, and I mean, this thing definitely becomes a highly recommended button lock pocket knife. Now, before let me reserve that until I do this. Yeah, and I mean, it's a liner lock. It's not even a button lock. I was just calling it a button lock. It's a liner lock. Yeah, this thing, man, is it cool. Very, very, very nice. What about safety real quick? We'll check. Yeah, no blade contact. The tip is completely buried down there. So the clip is good, or the tip is good, and then I'm not concerned about any incidental blade contact. I mean, wow, this thing, come on, man. Yeah, I can throw it out there. The detent's a little light on the knife. Now, I could probably fix that, but I'm not going to stress it. This thing just runs so well, man. Whew. All right. Price and available. Well, is it sharp? Got to do that first. I mean, I'm gushing about the blade, but it might be sharp as a butter knife. But of course it's not. Both grinds on this knife are sharp as a razor blade. Yep. Very nice. All right. Price and availability. So this Ketuo, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is a subsidiary, by the looks of it, of Reich Knives. And so I will post a link to their website. And man, they have a lot of different knives here. They have the Reich line. they have this Ketuo line, and they've got some pretty cool different pieces there. And they've got some neat, innovative, smaller knives and unique features and opening. Yeah, just some cool stuff. So I'll post a link to the website. Go check them out. Price on this dude is $55. Yep, $55. I mean, it's 14C, 28N, and it's a liner lock. It's not a button lock, but it's a liner lock with A+ action, excellent ergonomics. Yeah, this thing is outstanding. I mean, yeah, if you're feeling it all, man, check one out for sure. I like it a lot. Appreciate you watching.